Hello everybody, welcome to Blox. We have some exciting things to talk about in this video, and the topic we'll be focusing on today is the divine powers of Luffy, Joy Boy, and Sun God Nika. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Joy Boy has always been one of One Piece's most enigmatic characters, and there has been very little evidence of his existence for the past 900 years, until now. Nico Robin first mentions Joy Boy in One Piece's chapter 628 when he reads from the Ryugu poneglyph in Sea Forest. Joy Boy has been mentioned several times since then, but in chapter 1044, a significant portion of Joy Boy's lore was disclosed for the first time. Nico Robin mulls over the old Ryugu poneglyph in Sea Forest, speculating that it could be a letter of a repentance to the fishmen. After misunderstanding the true history of the world at Laugh-Tale, Gall D. Roger, the former pirate king, expressed his longing to have lived in the same era as Joy Boy. Despite the Gorosei and world government's continued suppression of confirmation of Joy Boy's existence, both of these pieces of information led followers to assume that he was a significant character in history. Also significant is the notion that Joy Boy is a mantle worn by whoever is seeking to free the globe from oppression, rather than the person. This theory is bolstered by King's confidence that Kaido may be a Joy Boy-like figure, as well as Kaido's loss of faith in Luffy's ability to be Joy Boy. This theory was proven right in chapter 1044 when Zunesha declares that he can hear the drums of liberation once more, and Joy Boy has returned. Luffy's heartbeat and his devil fruit awakening are synchronized by these drums. Additionally, the chapter flips to Gorosei's perspective, revealing that Luffy's devil fruit is actually a mythical zone, the Haito Haito no Mi model Nika, rather than the Gomu Gomu no Mi. The warrior who wields Nika's power is supposed to provide the user's body unrestricted physical freedom, limited only by their imagination. Furthermore, this description corresponds to the concepts of freedom weaved throughout One Piece. As one of the Gorosei states that the one who holds the Hito Hito no Mi model Nika is the embodiment of the fighter of liberation, by putting smiles on the faces of people around him. All of this material combines to show two crucial components of One Piece's mythology. To begin with, Luffy does not appear to be the reincarnation of Joy Boy. Rather, it appears that Joy Boy is only a term given to whoever has the potential to liberate the globe. Second, the Haito Haito no Mi had abilities to the past. Model Nika as Zunesha, a centuries-old entity, equates the awakening of this devil fruit with the presence of his long-lost companion. Luffy is Joy Boy, and his devil fruit is the Hito Hito no Mi model Nika rather than the Gomu Gomu no Mi. The sun god's name has been mentioned before, with Who's Who recalling some of the legends surrounding him during his battle with Jinbei. But who was Nika and where did he come from and what was his story? Who's Who was the first to mention this famous character, informing Jinbei about this time as a world government prisoner after failing to protect the devil fruit Shanks stole. One of the guards would recite Who's Who stories about a warrior who fought for the release of slaves in all oppressed peoples, especially the fishmen. Who's Who began to pray to Nika for his own release as a result of the stories. He believed that the world government was behind it because they wanted to stop the legend from spreading after the guard vanished. He also believed that there must be a link between the Sun Pirates and Nika, who are predominantly made up of fishmen, though this has not yet been proven. Nika's true identity is unknown, however silhouetted photographs have been displayed. He has long slender limbs comparable to Luffy's and fiery hair, as well as a big smile. It's unclear why he was linked to the sun in particular, but sun gods in the real world frequently signify power and prosperity. So the same may be said in One Piece. The sun is also the key to life, or can be seen as a shining beacon. So having a warrior of liberation associated with it makes sense. He could have been a Lunarian, for example. If that's the case, Nika's flame-like hair would make sense, as the King's people have the ability to control fire. Luffy was able to sprint on air and leave a trail of flames when he was on the verge of plummeting off Onigashima after his devil fruit awakening. They were also claimed to have originated in a land of gods. This notion, however, is not without flaws. It doesn't explain why Nika doesn't have wings in the photographs so far. Along with white hair and dark skin, King's people are distinguished by their black wings. Nika may have been born without wings or may have lost them at some point. While King's flames were the typical reddish-orange color of the fire, Nika's fire could have been white due to its extreme heat. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.